The thing is that the infinite is reaching out to you as you do your thing, as you do what you are being guided to do, as you do what you love, as you do that thing with love. You share abundance, richness, you share good. Where you create lots of balance in the world. That's when the infinite reaches out to you. And it's amazing because it talks about transformation, even though the energy of Scorpio, it's all about transformation. Death? That's a whole cycle. Number 20, the transformer. So here's the affirmation. I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. Talk to me about art. Patterns. Textures. In a way, languages. Language through art, through symbols. Lasting. It's meant to last through time, through the rest of time. Because it's connected to nature, to the cosmos, to God. So just how you are serving and helping others, transforming something or themselves in any type of way, the infinite spirit, God, it's reaching out to you, and you are experiencing a transformation just like the caterpillar. And of course, the example being a butterfly. That's beautiful. Let's continue. Hello. Welcome in. I appreciate your presence. It has to do with something legal, where any individual, they all have the opportunity, they all have the right to have that, to, it can be a license, it could be a pass, where of course I see your face and your name on it. And that is thanks to that transformation that you are experiencing with the divine, with the infinite, with God. Where I see you, it could be something new. Of course, from now on, that's all that you can do is to continue moving forward, not settling, because you are finding out that for every obstacle, for every challenge, for every new level, it feels like before you go into a new level, you have to, just like a video game, you are finding out that God provides, that God is there for you, with you. The God got the tools, the magic, the power, the wisdom, the knowledge, the know-how. I actually love that. Because here the example, it's a dragon. When you first noticed the dragon, you said, there's no way. How? It's not that you are negative, but it's literally a dragon spitting fire. You didn't had any weapons, any tools. You didn't have an idea of how to do it. It feels like you went back to it, you were in front of it, but now you got something with you. And you are truly confident about it. Where again I feel like you are showing up, you are confronting the dragon, but after the transformation that you experience with the divine, with the infinite, with God, with spirit. Yes. Excuse me. Thank you. It allows you to complete the level. It could be a cycle where you are able to move forward in the most beautiful way with clarity. Because what I'm getting is that you needed to get on top of that mountain. And now you are able to, now you are able to get on top of the mountain, therefore have clarity. Tell me about the transformation, please. Tell me about this transformation. I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. Ooh. Secrets are revealed. Trust in your discoveries. I've been feeling that energy, but of course, more with your energy, Scorpio. So it has to do with the transformation, with desiring to go somewhere or do certain things or do something, or just you just decide to change something. It's all part of the transformation. Because here, I'm not saying that go into the woods and get into a hidden cave, especially at night. I'm not saying that do that. But you see, that is the representation, that is the feeling that perhaps the divine wants you to do something else. Or it's just, it's for you, but you see, it's part of the transformation. where you feel like, just like the caterpillar, where you see, you feel like going like, oh, why that this time? It's like, it's not so much about questioning it, it's about trusting it. Why? Because the divine got something there for you, where here it shows up as secrets. Well, they don't have to really be secrets, but something that you just didn't know, something that was hidden. Tell me about the infinite. They are more than recognizing you. Of course, this is why everything is happening. Yes, why? Because they notice something unique about you. And what is that? That you are doing it, they see it in you, but there's a big difference with you. That it's about your competition. It's about the way you do it. Is that there's so many that do it, but they are doing it without caring about others, in a way, wanting, is like, if they have to step on someone, they'll do it just to be able to get ahead or get on top, or they just so they can be seen. The thing is that you are doing it without any of that. You are just doing it so differently, and that's one of the things that they're recognizing. But that's definitely one of the main ones, where you are not hurting others while you are doing it. And that you see, that make you see, little things make all the difference. And I'm not saying that it's not a little thing. I'm not saying that it's a little thing. It's just that perhaps to you it's a little thing, but it's not. It's something big. Not just that, here with this beautiful energy, where you are sharing, you are blessing, you are a service, you are making the difference, you are influencing transformation with your blessings, with what you are sharing, the way you are sharing it. It's amazing. Excuse me. Excuse me. The thing is that someone that, in a way, hello, welcome in. Thank you for your beautiful presence. The thing is that someone that is actually doing the opposite of what you are doing, you see, you are blessing, sharing, and being a service, sharing your abundance, sharing the abundance of God. There's an individual that, in the way, it's doing the opposite. You see, they're actually taking something that it's not theirs, even though God says everything is yours. But you see, it doesn't work like that. You cannot take something that belongs to someone else. And this individual is definitely trying to do that, but the thing is that they're just falling into a trap. They are falling into a trap. You see, the trap is that they want you to take that stuff. They want you to steal, to rob, so you can fall into the trap. And this individual is definitely falling into the trap. But only because, oh my goodness, this individual, it's they got karma on them. Why? Because they are not only stealing, but in a way, they were making fun of you. They were making fun of and judging what you were doing, the way you were doing it. You. So that's another thing that the infinite is looking at. It's seeing, it's noticing that there's an individual that relates so much with you. And that's another reason why the divine feels that and knows that. Hello, welcome in. Tell me about the permission or the ID, the identification, the license. There's something about that the divine got for you, and obviously I see your face and your name on it. I see you smiling. It's a smile, but it has to do with the transformation, whether it's during or after. Talking about the permit, the license, the ID. Yes, it's being one of your desires actually, and the divine knows that. Spirit knows that. This is why you are handling it. Mm. So congratulations. Now tell me about the challenge that at first, being completely honest, you said, how the heck I'm going to defeat a dragon with no weapons, with no experience on how to defeat a dragon. There, you didn't even have the freaking flying broom. Now, tell me more about that. Is that it's beautiful because you weren't the only one that got or that is getting something from that experience. Of course, you felt amazing. You felt, and of course, obviously, you thank God for providing everything for you, even the know-how, how to do it, what to utilize, the weakness of the dragon, when to do it, things like that. But what I'm getting is that even though you thank God and you give most of the credit to God, of course, I say most because you actually had to execute and actually do it and actually apply everything that you learned. Well, that story, that wisdom, that experience is golden. It's valuable. It's beautiful because it feels like a blessing to someone and perhaps to many, where it applies perfectly with something that they are experiencing. But you see, they receive value. And they don't only receive value, but an awareness of the divine, of spirit, of the universe, of God, of so much all at the same time. Tell me more about the clarity that it's gained out of all of this. Well, the clarity is that you see an individual that they they don't know what to decide. They don't know which one to pick. They're in a situation where it's not so comfortable, and this is perhaps why God is putting them in front of you as you are gaining clarity. Tell me more about this individual, please. Well, the main one that stands out is dignity, where there's a situation that it's keeping them like this, in this energy. And the first thing that the divine says is, hey, have some dignity. Like, get up. Don't, it's like, dignity. That don't let any situation put you to the ground, put you on your knees, and put you in that such emotional state. So dignity, poise, elegance. The elegance didn't stand out too much because you see, there's nothing more beautiful than when you are being truly you. And if elegance it's truly you, then it is elegance. Because it's right here. It's amazing. Where when you do that, when you get there, when you get up, when you appreciate yourself, when you love yourself, you get answers. You get truth, guidance, understanding, clarity. And the emotion is the best. Why? Because you had yourself. You took care of you. You didn't wait for anyone or anything to happen to get you, to love you, to appreciate you, to make you feel loved or cared for. There's so much, I'm telling you, that dignity. And once you get that, once you get there, once you get to that energy, that frequency, you receive and you are able to move forward. Yeah, it's beautiful. Create intentional solitude so you can receive with clarity and you can have that space, that calmness, tranquility to understand where you are receiving. Thank you for your time, your energy. I hope this helped a lot, and I will see you next time. Bye.